to my channel. Hope you all are well and hope you all are doing great. So for today's video, I'm going to share my tips on how to conceive a boy, and I hope this video is going to be useful to someone out there who is trying to have a baby boy very soon. So I got some interesting questions lately from my how to get pregnant fast video. If you haven't seen that video, check out the link in my description box. I'm going to drop the link to that video in my description box for you to check it out. Yeah, so a few people asked me how to conceive a boy. I thought about it and I said, you know what, I'm going to actually share a video on this topic, because this topic is something that, you know, I experienced. I'm a mom of two. I have a daughter and a son, and for both conceptions it was different for both, and I'm going to share my whole experience with you guys in this video. So you guys grab some coffee, grab some tea, grab some water, whatever you can grab right now, just grab it and sit tight and let me give you guys the tea, okay? So first things first, guys, if you know you're just starting this journey of pregnancy, like if you know you just want to have a child, like you don't even mind whether it's a boy or a girl, you know, if you're that kind of person that, you know, you don't mind what you want to have, do check out my how to get pregnant fast video. That video is for you, okay? This particular video is very specific, okay? And it has some things that might not work for you if you just want to have a child sharp. If you want to have a child sharp, like quick, watch my how to get pregnant fast video. That one will be helpful to you. So now, for those of us who just want to have a boy, keep on listening, okay? I've got all the tricks, all the tips for you, especially for you, because I'm going to be speaking from experience, and as a mom to a son, yeah, I'm going to share my experience with you, okay? And first things first, I'm just going to let out this disclaimer to say that I'm not a doctor, I'm not a nurse, I'm not a medical practitioner. I'm just a mother of two children, and I'm going to share my experience. So now let's get on into this video. So tip number one, for you to conceive a boy, your mind is very strong. Your mind plays a vital role in anything that you're doing in life. So the first thing I'll say is, of course, your mind has to be set on that. You know, you have to be prepared. You have to be mentally prepared to have a boy, okay? So the first things first is to think about it, that okay, I want a boy, and go about it. So first off, prepare your mind, okay? Because your mind is a very strong tool in achieving certain things in your life, okay? So tip number two is to know your ovulation cycle, like track your ovulation. So there are different things to use to track your ovulation. You can use ovulation test kits. I'm going to leave a link in the description box where you can get them. I got mine from Amazon, so you can get yours from Amazon as well, or any pharmacy. You know, test kits, ovulation test kits are everywhere. What you do is you pee on the test kit and it will show you if it is positive or negative, okay? So you need test kits, or the different apps. Like you can actually find an app to track your ovulation. So just check on your app store to see ovulation, you know, tracking apps. Another good one is to track your cervical mucus. So for you to know when you're ovulating, your cervical mucus changes within your normal cycle, but during ovulation it becomes like creamy or like egg white kind of, you know, color. That's like a hint to tell you that you are ovulating. So yeah, that is another good one. Sometimes some ladies might have like cramping on maybe one side of their womb or like their tummy area. Sometimes it happens to, okay, it happens to me even. Sometimes I notice when I'm ovulating, I have like a cramping, you know, feeling in my womb, so to say. It's as if the egg is like moving from the ovary to the fallopian tube, you know, that kind of stuff. So I usually know when I'm ovulating like that. But if you do not know, if you do not experience that kind of thing, then you can always track your temperature, your basal temperature. I think that is what it is called. You can track your temperature, your cervical mucus. You can use test kits, or apps to track your ovulation. So tracking your ovulation is key, because ovulation is the cocoa. Like, ovulation is the whole point of conception. You need that ovulation to conceive, okay? So it is very important. So tip number 2 is timing. You need to know when you're ovulating. That's why I said track your ovulation. Now, when you know your ovulation and you know what the time when you ovulate, my sister, it is time to plan the intercourse, okay? Now, if you want to conceive a boy, it's usually better to have intercourse like within like maybe 3 to 4 days of your ovulation. Yeah, why I said this is because the male sperm is faster, but it has a shorter life, okay? So if you have intercourse, let's say for instance you're ovulating today and you have intercourse today, your partner's male sperms are faster. Like, they can easily reach the egg faster if you're ovulating. But the thing is, after like how many days, maybe like 2 to 3 days, they will just die off, you understand? And also, you know, because the male sperms die off faster, you just want to be secure in the timing of your intercourse, because you don't want to waste the male sperms. If you have intercourse 14 days before your ovulation day, they would have died. The male sperms would have died. So the male sperms swim very fast, like they're really fast swimmers, and they'll be able to hit the egg on time, like sharp sharp. But the thing is that they're very short-lived and they die off fast. So it takes them like about maybe 2 to 3 days or 2 to 4 days to die off. So you need to time your intercourse. If you really want a boy, you don't need to have sex any other time. Like, just chill until your ovulation time. Then, my sisters, just be having sex within that 5-day window, okay? That 4 to 5 day window, all right? That is when you have sex. During your ovulation time, have sex. That time, you're more likely to conceive a boy at that time, because that's when the male sperms will fertilize your egg. So tip number 3 is to abstain from sex until the time of your ovulation. You do not need to have sex any other time prior to your ovulation, because you might just have a girl if you do that. And yeah, so if you really are serious about having a boy, just abstain from sex for all the other days until your ovulation time, and hopefully you will have yourself a boy. So tip number 4 is to consider what you eat. Prior to conception, yeah, I started eating foods that look like male organs, but foods like bananas, zucchini, you know, all those kind of foods, of avocado, this kind of food. Just be eating it plenty, just be chopping it like this, because you never know. Anyway, according to research, it is said that for you to conceive a male baby, you need to eat foods rich in potassium and sodium, yeah, because of the alkalinity of those foods. So those foods will increase the alkaline environment of your womb and therefore help you conceive a boy. Also need to reduce calcium and magnesium. Some examples of foods rich in potassium are bananas, spinach, broccoli, potatoes, peas, eggplant, zucchini. That's why I said you need to eat some foods that look like male organs. So yeah, those foods are rich in potassium and they will help with the whole alkaline environment of your womb, which will help you conceive a boy. And foods rich in sodium are canned fish and salted nuts. So yeah, just Google foods rich in potassium and sodium to know what you need to eat more of to conceive a boy. Tip number 5 is to make sure your man avoids tight trousers, saunas, hot tubs. They need to avoid those kind of things, because girl, you need to keep those goods safe and healthy, okay? We don't want any tight thing or any hot thing wasting our sperms, all right? So yeah, just make sure that your man doesn't wear tight things and doesn't go into hot tubs. We need to keep those sperms alive, and yeah, this is the time to be cautious, okay? We don't want to, as I always say, don't waste any sperm. Sperms are very important. They are very important to so we don't want to waste any sperm. So tip number 6 is to orgasm. Now, if maybe you don't use to orgasm, this is the time to orgasm. You know, even if you have to pretend to orgasm, you have to orgasm. So research has said that when you orgasm, it increases the alkaline environment of your cervix, thereby resulting to the Y chromosomes fertilizing your egg. So yeah, make sure you try to orgasm. So yeah, those are my tips on how to conceive a boy. And of course, you guys, you know you can't control anything. I just want to also mention that children are a blessing, okay? Even if you conceive and it is not the gender that you want, do not be disheartened. There is always a reason for everything, okay? Children are a blessing. That particular child is a blessing, okay, to you. So you shouldn't feel gender disappointment. I mean, it's natural to feel gender disappointment, but again, it's a blessing, okay? So you can't control anything. And again, I always believe in destiny. Like, if you are destined to have a boy, you will have a boy. If you're destined to have twins, you will have twins. If you're destined to have a girl, you will have a girl. So yeah, destiny also plays a part in this. All right, so yeah, these are my tips on how to conceive a baby boy. If you want the tricks, if you want some tricks on what to do, okay, check out my How to Get Pregnant Fast video. That one has some tricks of the positions and everything that you need to do to conceive a baby. All right, so yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. Please make sure you like this video. Yay. I always appreciate all your likes and all your comments, and most especially subscribe to my channel. I love when you guys subscribe to my channel. It just motivates me to do better content that you will love. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope I'll see you in the next one. Don't forget to leave me any questions or any other videos you would like me to share. Leave a comment down below and I'll do my best to get on it ASAP. Okay, thank you guys so much for watching and subscribing, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.
But I wake up and I don't